Hey, son. Good afternoon. Another episode. And the question today is, how can you be self confident? A guy who doesn't need validation, approval from other women. A guy who doesn't need a woman to love him. A guy who doesn't need a woman to respect him, compliment him, love him, pay attention to him. Meaning, you have to love yourself or you have to do it yourself. Love yourself, compliment yourself, respect yourself. Stop giving women responsibility to love you, respect you, compliment you. Why? Because it's not their job, it's yours. And this is how you become self-confident guy. You know what, son? Many guys today, they give many responsibilities to women. They give them responsibility to like them, to love them, to pay attention to them, to adore them, to respect them, to compliment them, or even sometimes they give responsibility to women to give them money, right? And that happens maybe because their dads, they didn't educate them about what's the right thing to do. They were never educated that giving women responsibility to do those burdens was completely wrong, unacceptable, disrespectful, and that's valid. Maybe those dads, they were unaware, they didn't know it was bad, and that's valid, of course. And of course, the problem is not him, not the boys, not the dads. The actual problem here is giving women responsibility to love us, to like us, to respect us. That's the problem. It's giving them responsibility instead of us doing it by ourselves. Now, let me walk you through, like, dad, what really happens to me if I give women responsibility to like me, love me, respect me, compliment me. Of course, son, you become emotionally dependent. Why? I mean, you are giving them a responsibility to like you, to love you, to compliment you. Like, you want them to do it for yourself instead of you. That's how you become emotionally dependent. It's like you need them, you need their opinion, you need their compliment, you need their attention, so you feel good about yourself. That's how you become emotionally dependent. You need them, right? So you become emotionally dependent kid. So until you grow up, you become that person. And even until you become a dad in the future, because you are going to be a dad in the future 20 years from now, guess what? You will be the same. You will still be emotionally dependent dad, because look what you've done before. You gave women responsibility to do those burdens instead of you doing for yourself, right? So your children, your future children, do does do they deserve to repeat the cycle? Meaning, do they deserve to do the same thing, to give women responsibility, to love them, to like them, to compliment them, to respect them, to give them money. I mean, do they deserve to experience the same thing, the same mindset, the same cycle, the same generations? I mean, do they deserve to be disappointed because they thought, why why women doesn't love me? Why other women doesn't respect me, doesn't pay attention to me, doesn't adore me, doesn't put me on a pedestal, doesn't compliment me, doesn't give me money? I mean, do you want your future children to be disappointed, to be frustrated, to be ignorant, to be emotionally dependent like you? Do you want them to suffer from this wrong behavior, wrong habit? Of course not, right? That's why I know, of course not, because you want you want them to change the cycle, to stop the cycle, to cut the cycle. You want them to be independent, to be emotionally independent, meaning you I need your love so I feel good about myself. No, they don't need that. They don't need the opinions of other people. They don't need the attention of other people. They don't need the money of other people. They don't need the compliment of other people because they are doing it by themselves, right? That's that's what that's what you want them, that's what you want for them, for your future children, right? And of course, do you want to be emotionally dependent? Of course not, right? So you need one thing: educate yourself. Educate yourself that giving women responsibility to love you is completely wrong. Seeking for validation is wrong. And second, do it by yourself. Love yourself. Compliment yourself. Respect yourself. Do it by yourself because it's your responsibility, son. It's not theirs. Never. Never. So, here's your challenge today. Whenever you feel like, I feel like I need someone's love, I need someone's attention, I need someone's money, I need someone's compliment to make me feel good, remind yourself, repeat after me: I love myself. I am responsible to love myself. I am responsible to compliment myself. I am responsible to respect myself. It's not theirs. Never. If they do it, it's a bonus. If they don't do it, it doesn't matter. I am responsible for those things. I don't I don't give responsibility to other people. That's your prompt. That's how you respond to it. Whenever you catch yourself craving for someone's attention, someone's love. Craving. Okay. Now, why this matter? Why this solution matter? Why loving yourself matter? Why not giving women responsibility to love you matters? I mean, do you want to feel frustrated all the time? Do you want to feel angry all the time? Do you want to feel disappointed all the time? Why? Like, why those women doesn't love me? Why I feel so empty? Why I feel incomplete? I mean, do you want to feel that? Do you want to feel like you need constant validation, constant love, constant opinions of other people to feel that you are good enough? I mean, of course not, right? That's why this matters. And if you don't want that, start loving yourself today. Start complimenting today yourself today. Start respecting yourself today, because no one is going to do that for you. Only you. Not you, not me, not your yet not your kids, not your wife. You. It comes from within. It comes from inside you. Okay? And I mean, why it's so effective? Why loving yourself is effective? Why not giving a why not giving women responsibility, those burdens are effective? Son, it makes you emotionally dependent. I have a word for this. That's the word. Emotionally dependent. It makes you emotionally dependent, boy. You don't need you don't need others' love. You don't need others' opinion. You don't need others' respect. You don't need their money. You don't need their compliment. If they do it, if they give you, it's just a bonus. It's just like a reminder. It's just a reminder. It's just a bonus, right? And because you are doing it by yourself already. If you compliment me, good. Thank you. Thank you for complimenting me. Because I mean, it's like no need. I mean, I do it by myself. That's how it makes you emotionally independent kid, right? And guess what? Until you grow up, until you become a dad in the future, 20 years from now, I will be 60. So until you become a dad, you will be emotionally independent dad. You were emotionally independent when you were a kid. When you became a dad, you will be emotionally independent dad, right? You will be that when you grow up. Why? Because this time you are no longer giving everyone, women, responsibility to do those burdens. You are loving yourself, you are complimenting yourself, you are respecting yourself. You are the star of your own story. You are the creator, you are the author of your own story, right? And of course, you are going to teach the same thing with your future children. You are going to teach them that, hey kids, it's your responsibility to love yourself, not other women, okay? That's what you're going to teach them, and basically you created a emotionally independent fathers. That's the generations you created. Congratulations, sons. You broke the cycle. You changed the generations. You improved the generations from emotionally dependent to emotionally independent to I need your love to I don't need your love because I love myself already. I do it myself. Right? So congratulations, sons. And your kids are so lucky. You are so lucky because you you just unlocked. You just learned today that yeah, it makes sense why I feel so angry when people don't love me. You don't need that anymore. And you're lucky because you have this perspective now. You have this coping mechanism now. You have this prompt I mentioned already. You know what to do when you catch yourself wanting to be loved, wanting to be complimented on. You know what to do because most kids today, they are still needing someone, needing women to make their life complete. Like, what do you mean? Like, right? It's like it doesn't make sense. You are using women to love you, to like you. So this time, son, you are no longer like them. You are no longer like them, right? You are independent, emotionally independent. Whether you love me or not, I love myself. I do it myself. Whether you compliment me or not, I'm good because I do it myself. Whether you respect me or not, uh, no need because I respect myself already. So you have this mindset, emotionally independent mindset, right? I mean, do you want to be confident? That kind of level of confidence. Yes, of course, right? That's why I really encourage you to stop giving women responsibility and give yourself responsibility to do it yourself. Do it yourself, love yourself. And of course, I've been telling you love yourself, but what do I mean when you love yourself? Love yourself means how many rice do I eat? Do I exercise in the morning? Do I educate myself? Do I read? Do I hang out with other writers? Do I study parenting? Do I take actions? Do I eat vegetables? Do I eat junk food, soda, sugars? That's how you love yourself, right? Compliment yourself. How do you do it? Complimenting yourself sounds like this. For example, if I see you, son, not eating sugar, soda, junk food, when you see it in the street, I would compliment you like, son, I noticed you chose not to eat those junk foods, not to buy those Doritos, soda, that ice cream, that pizza. Thank you for choosing the right thing. Thank you for choosing not to eat it. You've done a great job. That's how you do compliment. You compliment the specific action your son did doing. And how do you respect yourself? Do you write at 9 a.m.? Do you exercise at 6 a.m.? Do you sleep at 9 a.m., 9 p.m.? That's how you do it, following your schedules. That's how you build self respect. So, did you solve the problem today? Yes, of course. Before, your action was you gave women responsibility to love you, compliment you, respect you. But today, as in today, your mindset now is no, I am responsible to love myself. Look at that. So I am responsible to compliment myself, to respect myself. You learned today. You solved the problem today. You solved the problem of generations of dads. Your generation of dads. Your the generation of your dads. Something like that. And I kept reminding you that whenever you catch yourself needing to be loved, to be respected, to be complimented, what's the prompt? What's the digital asset, tangible asset here? I am. Repeat after me. I am responsible to love myself. I am responsible to respect myself. I am responsible to compliment myself. That's it. That's the prompt. That's the right response whenever you catch yourself wanting to be loved. Okay? And okay, everything's good. Of course, probably you are thinking excuses or objections right now. What are you thinking right now, son? Do you have any questions like, But dad, really, I don't need someone's love. I mean, how can I survive without someone's love? I mean, of course, you need. I mean, when someone loves you, it's just a bonus. When someone compliments you, it's just a bonus. When someone respects you, it's just a bonus. It's what matters here is do I do it for myself? Do I love myself? How do I compliment myself? How do I respect myself? It's you give yourself responsibility to do those things. It's not you give women to do it for you. No, it's you giving yourself responsibility to love yourself. That's what I mean. And you know what? Your future son, he's going to be. He's going to say, Dad, thank you for educating me to love myself, to compliment myself, to respect myself. Thank you for teaching me that I should never give women responsibility to love me, to like me, to adore me, to pay attention to me, to to respect me, to compliment me, because it's not her responsibility. At the end of the day, it's my responsibility. I really appreciate you. You have that mindset, and now I learned this from you, and now I'm going to teach this to my future children, and now I become an independent father, independent guy, and thank you. You saved me from those unnecessary disappointments, expectations, frustrations, anger. You saved me those those moments of thinking, women love me, women respect me, women adore me, women put me on their pedestal. You saved me from that. And now I'm just happy. I am contented. I you help me become responsible to love myself, to like myself, to compliment myself, to respect myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dad. And now my children are the same. We are the same. We are emotionally independent fathers, and I really appreciate you for doing that. Okay? That's exactly what your son's going to say. Okay. And that's it. If I'm going to summarize this podcast in one sentence, give yourself responsibility to love yourself, to compliment yourself, to respect yourself, and stop giving women to do it for you, because it's not their responsibility, it's your responsibility. Okay? I feel like today the podcast is clearer and organized compared to the previous, and it's good because I wrote earlier that I felt like when I talk, I feel like I'm confused, and I was I just I I just learned earlier that who am I talking to? I'm talking to my son, right? I'm talking to Emmanuel Ryder, and I used to talk to Emmanuel Ryder Jr. to his son. That's why the message is kind of confusing. And my point of each newsletter or podcast is what kind of kid will you be? What kind of dad will you be? You. I'm talking to you, Emmanuel. So right now it's kind of structured, better. I mean, clearer. I can think straight without looking at the questions. Right? It's like instinct. And yep. And let's go with our stories today. Improvised. Okay. 6/23/2026. Sahil Bloom. Being afraid of what other people will think of you. Ah, being afraid of what other people will think of you if you fail. It's sometimes, son, it's valid, it's normal, it's just a random thought. When you consider other people's opinion, if you fail, I mean, it's it's scary, it's overwhelming, it's confusing, but it's valid. When you feel afraid, if you feel afraid when you fail because you're going to fail. I mean, failure is the best teacher, right? And being afraid is okay. Getting scared is okay. I mean, sometimes you just think random thoughts. For example, you're scared. What you get scared. Maybe they think you're a loser. Maybe they think you are not good enough. Maybe you think you can't win. Those are just random thoughts. And one of the coping mechanism that works is I call this bahala ka dyan mindset. It's like, okay, so what? Or let them, or I don't know the English term of bahala ka dyan, like ignore or bahala ka dyan. Second story is from, okay, Christopher Lewis, ability to reset fast. Eat So if you eat 3 cups of rice today, eat 2 cups of rice tomorrow. If you didn't exercise today, exercise tomorrow at 6 a.m. Yeah, I think I'm good at it. I'm getting good at it. I mean, sometimes I try to adjust. For example, yesterday I went to the mountain at 5 p.m., which is supposed to be not the schedule, which is supposed to be editing. And sometimes I like during the wedding of Kuya Wemby, I ate 3 meals. So tomorrow I ate two. So it's just the ability to reset fast matters. And that's how you do it. Okay, third story, it's from Near AL. Which labels you accept? Which labels you accept really matters. Really matters. Yep. For example, I'm a dad, I'm a boy, I'm a father, you know, that's me. I'm not gay, right? I'm a man. I'm a gentleman. I'm a dad. I'm a writer. I'm a writer. YouTube podcaster. I help fathers. That's me. I'm not what others think. That's so. I don't care what they think. That old version of me. No, I am a man. I am a man. So what which labels you accept is matters. And story of the chicken of Auntie Sally. I like the idea that Auntie Sally put two hybrid chickens, eggs in the other hen. And it reminds me of my kid has to come from their mom. I mean, it reminds me like she put two hybrid eggs from the hen. It's like the hen is black and the two kids are brown. It reminds me of my future son. For example, I want my son to have healthy skin and healthy teeth. I want him to be confident. So maybe I will I'm going to go to America, or find a woman. No, my video will do it. I'm gonna find a woman who study parenting, or who film YouTube podcast about parenting. I'm gonna marry her because I'm a man. I'm a man, bro. Okay, next story is from Old Pro Dad. Dome scrolling is risky. You can watch violence reels, war, crime, politics. You can watch suicide news. You can compare yourself to others. Yeah, that was the topic. That was the topic earlier. And our kids doesn't deserve to be doesn't deserve to compare themselves, doesn't deserve to feel sad, angry during scrolling, and doesn't need to be addicted to it. That's why I don't scroll, because it's so random. Like, I don't like random things. It makes you feel random. And that's it for the episode today. Thank you for listening. And if you can notice today, my microphone is I'm using the bamboo. Okay, let me show you. Uh, so I wanted to explain better. I wanted to express myself better. So if I can use my two hands, and if I'm used to hold this and I can't express myself better, right now I can use my hands. Oh, I learned from this. This is better. Sound check, sound check, sound check. Okay. So since I don't have class today, I will probably go to the mountain and find coconut husk, or I'm gonna edit. I don't know. Thank you, son, for listening to me, for the stories, and yeah, the reason why I film podcast is to educate you, right? To get to know our family values. And see you tomorrow at 9. let me end the let me end the video now.